All right, we are ready for our next run, which is an any percent run of Spy Muppets licensed to Croak by JoePulito. So whenever the team is ready, you can take it away. Hi, Joe. Hey,
Hello
how are you
there.
feeling about playing the Muppets?
Oh, it's going to be super weird. I'm excited.
Gonna be great. You are good to go whenever you're ready.
Thank you so much. Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever you got going on. My name is JoePulito, and I am here to play a game that you all have been clamoring for. I know. A super weird Game Boy Advance game called Spy Muppets Licensed to Croak. Before we get started, big thank you to everyone at the Speed Run Hall of Fame, everyone behind the scenes. Been super helpful, super patient with me, and I really appreciate it. I'm not sure how I ended up on this marathon, but I do appreciate the opportunity to help raise money for a great cause. And also, before I start, big GGs to Shardcore for coming out of retirement and crushing that run. So GGs to her. So anyway, we're going to play Spy Muppets Licensed to Croak. We're running a little behind, so we're going to get right into it. So this game is kind of like 3 levels made up of different mini games, and there's a ton of RNG inside the levels, and then you get to battle a big boss at the end. So we're gonna get into it. This is kind of like it's very Muppets. It's very weird. It's like a spoof on a James Bond type movie thing. So it's really fun, really interesting. And the timer starts when we select the difficulty here. Gonna grab some water. Cheers. And the run will start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And we're going to mash through a bunch of stuff here. So this is the main screen where you select which level you go to. For the speedrun purposes, you're going to want to start all the way at the right, kind of work your way over to the left here, because when you select it, Kermit actually walks across the screen, so you want him to be all the way to the left. So this is the first level here. Each level starts with this matching game where you have to kind of repair your vehicle, which you use in the first mini game. And Kermit is just being awesome. I love this. Ha ha! So ridiculous. Alright, so there's 4 things you gotta match before you move on. And then we will start the first part of the first level here. Soundtrack is tasty. Alright, mash through. So the first part of these levels are kind of like an auto-scroller where you have this vehicle. And it's relatively straightforward. You kind of want to avoid the obstacles as best as possible. I'm doing a really good job, obviously, as you can tell. So there's, items on the ground that you want to avoid, and then also this pig is throwing items off the back of his truck at you to slow you down. And if you're feeling real frisky, you can use one of these items you have, which is a horn, to throw him off there. Just to mess with him. So yeah, it's a lot of this right now. You're basically gonna, at the top of the screen, you can see, Kermit is chasing the pig there, and you want to get to the end of that bar there. The top left of the screen is your health meter. Obviously, if you take too many hits, you will lose a life and have to start over. Those wrenches on the screen or on the road will help you repair and kind of when you take damage. So, but it looks like we're nearing the end of this first part, and we're gonna move on. So we kind of mash through these screens here. So this next part, I think you're in this warehouse, and you need to pick up these items that come on the conveyor belt, and then launch them at the right time to try and take out the pig there. Boom. So we're gonna move on here. Hopefully that worked. Boom, nailed him. I think this is a Jello. Let's see. Did that make it over? Did not make it over. Try it a little closer. Let's get the eggplant. Maybe that'll work. Boom. One of my favorite parts is watching Kermit put his glasses on like a boss. Alright, so now this is the boss fight where I think you have to fight Miss Piggy here. Yeah, same concept. You gotta pick up these items and time it perfectly. Ow! The sound effects in this game are impeccable. Alright, get that Jello mold. Oh, boo. She combated it with her own Jello mold. So yeah, these parts of the game are pretty much all pretty RNG heavy. Nailed it. Go Kermit, go. Alright, so now we get to select the next level here. Mash through the screen. Alright, so we're gonna do the red one. Work our way back over to the left here. Aha! So Gonzo is the boss in this level. It looks like we got to repair our snowmobile in order to use in the first part here. Aha! Do. Aha! All right, nice. Yeah, so all these parts have their own RNG to them for the speedrun purpose. So you want to obviously get, hopefully the items line up closer to where you're starting so you can get going. So the first time I actually speedran this game, I didn't realize you could mash through the cutscenes. So the second time I played it, I saved like 2 minutes because I was able to skip the cutscenes. So, all right, so now this first part of this level is you and Fozzie on a snowmobile heading downhill. You have the ability to jump with your snowmobile for some reason. So you kind of work your way, try and avoid the penguins, the trees, the rocks, anything that'll get in your way, and just kind of work your way down the screen as fast as possible. There's a really funny part. So if you have like basically 2 health bars, right, with this one. So if you lose all your health, and you actually, the snowmobile goes away, and Kermit ends up riding Fozzie down the hill, which is, just comedic excellence. All right, working our way down here. Almost halfway through. Let's see how many other obstructions are going to come as we work our way down the hill. All right, we'll get some health pickup just in case. Never a bad thing. All right. Ooh. Get away from that tree. Okay. Yeah, some more health. Never a bad thing. Oh, that penguin just ate it. Sorry, buddy. Okay. All right, we're getting close to the end of this part here. Hopefully. Ooh. All right, avoiding some trees. Come on, we can do it. Close here. Should be finishing any second. Come on. Oh, that dude ate it as well. There we go. Got down the hill. All right, so the next part is kind of reminds me of there's this boss in Donkey Kong Country 3 where you have to throw snowballs at him, and that's pretty much what this is. You have to kind of take out these chickens as quick as possible. And, oh, come on. Boom. Take that. Alright, we got one more left, I think. Where are you going to be? Come on. Later. Boom. Alright, onto the boss here, which I think is Gonzo. Mash through. Alright, yeah, so now this is kind of like that main menu. You want to get everything on red before Gonzo will start flipping them all over. Boom, boom. And the chicken is messing with you while you do it. Come on. Getting closer here. There we go. Got it. Very exciting stuff, I know. Oh, poor Gonzo. Sorry, bud. Alright, now we're moving on to the last level before the big boss fight. One more match game. What? Wrong one. Alright, this one. There we go. My finger slipped. Aha! Alright. 3 more to go. It looks like that one. And one more here. Boom. Alright. Aha! Good to go. Alright, so we have this like watercraft vehicle we're going to use in this auto scroller. Similar to the first one we did with the back of the truck. Same kind of concept, but you are on the ocean here. Kermit's still looking like a boss. You want to avoid the bowies and you want to avoid the crabs here. You have the ability to jump over them if you time it right. Like that. Alright. Cruising through this right now. Oh, one more crab got me. Nearing the end here. Just gonna muscle through. Avoid some more obstacles. Alright. Crab got me. That's okay. Actually, those lobsters? I think they're lobsters. They're not crabs. One more buoy. That's okay. And we're done. Sweet. Yeah, we're going to mash through this part. Mash through this part. And this is a pretty straightforward part. You're kind of swimming underneath the tunnels here. The claws are going to come on each side, try and get you. You just kind of want to make it to the end here. You got some health pickups if you need it, but it's kind of smooth sailing, cruising at this point. After this part, we got one more boss where we fight the prawn, and then we head to the final boss fight. Yeah, Kermit is just straight chilling underwater here. Just dodge. Dodge. Just juking these claws. Boom. Whoop. Got me. That's okay. Right. I think a few more claws we gotta get by, and then we are on to the prawn boss. Doo-doo-doo. The soundtrack of this level is epic. Listen to this. Just raising the intensity here. Alright, a few more, I think, and then we are done with this part. There we go. And we mash, mash, mash. Alright, so this, you have a taser, and the claws are going to come down, and you kind of want to just get them before they get you. Boom. Tased. Oh, got me. It's alright. Tased. Boom. Nice. Alright, this is looking okay. Ah, that guy got me. It's alright. Heading in the right direction here. Whoop. Got it. Okay. I think 2 more hits, hopefully. Oh, nice. That was pretty quick. Alright, so we are heading to the final boss now. Gonna mash through. Alright, so there's... You basically have to hit this robot in 3 spots. A certain amount of time. And then... Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh, that watermelon got me. That's awesome. So yeah, that's Stadler and Waldorf up top there, controlling the robot. All right, so I think this is the last piece here. Yeah, all right, the run is done. When this comes down, and boom, the run is done. We have saved Miss Piggy, and Kermit is the hero again. So that is Spy Muppets Licensed to Croak. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. But thank you again for everybody here at the Speedrun Hall of Fame for having me. And again, for the opportunity to help raise money for such a great cause. And yeah, and that's that. So thank you again, everybody. And on to the next run.
Awesome. Thank you so much, JoePulito, for showcasing that game. What a classic, you know, that very popular, well-known Muppets game played by a ton of folks, I'm sure. That looked awesome.
It was a lot of fun. Thanks so much for having me.